Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. Uruguay and Switzerland are the two highest ranked FIFA nations that will be battling for survival come Friday's final day of group stage matches at the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. World number 14 ranked Uruguay face a must-win contest to join Portugal from Group H, while Switzerland might only need a draw to advance alongside Brazil from Group G. Let's have a look at the matches set for Friday, plus the groups they impact. So in Group G, Serbia up against Switzerland, Cameroon they play Brazil, and in Group H, South Korea play Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ghana they face Uruguay, that match that has been the talk of the town. Brazil in Group G at the top of the table on 6 points. They've been spotless, 2 out of 2 wins. Switzerland in second spot. They've picked up 1 out of their 2 wins on 3 points. Cameroon and Serbia both have 1 point. In Group H, we have Portugal at the top of the table, having played 2 matches, a total of 6 points. Ghana in second spot on 3 points. South Korea and Uruguay on 1 point. Simon Evans and Brent Sancho are still with us. Gentlemen, okay, I'll say which one before both of you speak. Simon, you're first. Which team do you have surviving Friday's final set of group matches?
Oh, wow. I mean, after what's happened today, it's really hard to, start making predictions.
They're making us look bad, right?
No, I mean, obviously you look at it and you think, I don't know. I mean, the games that we've got, are going to be the same story. They're going to be very tight, nervous games. I think the Serbia-Switzerland one could be extremely tight. Ghana-Uruguay has that added spice going back to the 2010 World Cup, where, of course, that controversial incident at the end with Luis Suarez and the penalty that stopped Ghana going through. So, there's going to be lots and lots of drama. I'm not in the predictions game anymore after today.
All right, let me check to see if I have any luck with Brent Sancho. Brent, are you going to predict? Are you the brave one?
Let's go Ghana. No, I'm looking forward to the Ghana-Uruguay one. And simply because, as Simon rightfully mentioned, there's a lot of history there and turns in it. I also want to add the fact that I'm curious to see the type of team Brazil puts out against Cameroon. Cameroon is still in it. Will Brazil put out a quote-unquote B team against Cameroon while Serbia and Switzerland battle and Cameroon could sneak through the back door? So I'm interested to see that. That's intriguing as well. But the Ghana-Uruguay, for me, that's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, and I always love the lead-up to matches. I find like the build-up always tends to be very exciting because there are so many storylines. This morning I wake up now to Luis Suarez saying, I'm not apologizing for what I did. The red card was just enough. And I think that just puts some icing on the cake, the excitement, the build-up that we're looking forward to. Simon?
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting, some discussion about that, because Suarez saying, hey, I got the red card.
Yeah,
I didn't miss the penalty. It's not my fault. And a lot of people saying, well, yeah, fair play. His instinct was to go there and do that. But I remember the feeling at the time. And it felt like it wasn't enough of a punishment, that ball was going to be a goal and somebody broke the rules. And there was a lot of discussion at the time about should the law be changed, that if you have a deliberate handball when the ball's going in the net, the punishment should not be a penalty kick, which still gives a reward of jeopardy to the defender, but should actually be a penalty goal. And that discussion stopped after a few weeks, as it does with these World Cup debates. But I still think there's some merit in that argument.
Yeah, and Brent, your take on Suarez's answer this morning. We know it's on the eve of a battle. There is a psychological issue at play here as well. But do you think it would have taken anything from him or lessened Uruguay's intensity going into the match if he had just said, well, he's sorry about that, but let's talk about tomorrow?
Listen, coming from a man that's bit someone before, coming from a man that's a wind-up merchant. I'm not surprised. He's a wind-up merchant, and for him, he thinks he's going to do this, of course, to throw Ghana off their game. Whatever goes on in his mind, but he's certainly a peculiar footballer. He's had his time and his instances, so I'm not surprised that the statement has come from Luis Suarez, because he is that type of individual. That's what he does.
Yeah.
But, of course, the proof is in the pudding. And I think no matter what he says, this is going to be a very fired-up Ghana team. There's very few times in world football you get retribution. I certainly didn't get to play against Peter Crouch again, but here we are today. The point is, it doesn't happen often. Ghana has the opportunity to get retribution.
Okay, for some of our young viewers, Brent, that may not have remembered or may not know what had happened.
Certainly,
yeah,
it's gone over their head.
Yeah, he put, at the time you had locks, and he pulled you down and got the header in and got one of England's goals that beat Trinidad and Tobago in the 2006 World Cup. But gentlemen, we're going to leave it there based on the drama that we saw today. High anticipation for Friday's matches, and we look forward to talking to you both again.
All right, cheers.
Hi, guys. Good seeing you guys. Good seeing you, Simon.
Thanks for the laugh. Bye.
Yeah, it seems as if Brent isn't getting over that one.
No, and he had to put it in. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
By the way, tomorrow, Cristiano Ronaldo. I just hope that he doesn't take anybody's goals.
That was a one-off. Those things hardly happen in football because the debate was so heavy on whether he touched the ball or not. We were in the zone room watching the game, and the number of people who were sure that he got a touch on the ball equal the number who felt that he had no touch. So
Let me tell you something. There's one producer that we have, Brian Pitta.
yes,
I don't know if Cristiano Ronaldo pays him
yes.
or what really happens.
No, yeah, I think he pays Piers Morgan.
But no, but Brian is so, he believes that this strand of hair, I don't even know. It's not like my hair that's long and can blow in the wind and touch the ball.
Yeah.
Brian is sure that this hair of Cristiano Ronaldo's one, the short hair, touched the ball.
Yes.
And there's nothing you can say to him.
Yeah, well, the FIFA technologist said not. Break time?
Yeah, please.